Alrighty. You can get either NMS or the webcam. Oh my. Come on, OBS. Smarten up. Are we going to get it? Not going to be much of a stream without the game. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There it is. All right, finally. I got a feeling the last update of OBS is kind of went sideways a little bit on them. So, anyway, Marty here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Just to let you know, this stream may not be suitable for boys and girls of all ages. So, yeah. You'll want to use your viewer discretion is advised. All right. This stream is about 6 or 7 hours old. Pardon me. Started last week. Started a brand new Permadeath playthrough, and it started pretty sideways. Yeah, it actually. Yeah, it did not. Oh, okay. Coordinates are in another system, which means what exactly? Oh yeah, that's what I was saying at the end of last stream, I believe. It's possible. Now, that's these here, the coordinates, right? Travel to the stranger's coordinates. Because I launched that in another star system, that's where the coordinates are. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do this bit of the base computer archives mission, so to speak. And let's see what he got to say. Data recovery 6%, new data available. Search archives. Buried technology modules. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded copying data to blah blah blah. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Okay. So base technology data extract downloading plans. Storage container plans. Okay, that will help. Where's my yeah? There it is. That's going to help. Pardon me. That is going to help. What's it going to help? Come on, Marty, spit it out. It's going to help alleviate the capacity crunch, the inventory capacity crunch, of course, because let's see, yeah, we're pretty full here. We're full there. This ship will not be our last ship, by the way, by no stretch of the imagination. We got a few slots there. Storage augmentation. Storage augmentation, eh? That belongs over here. Because that's for Starship. Okay, there we go. So we got a few warp cells, okay, one launch fuel container. Okay. So this stuff... Hyperdrive, we do have a hyperdrive. And... couple of upgrades. Okay. Wow, 750 light year range. That's not bad. Wish our photon cannon technology would catch up. But you know what? This is all going to go by the wayside because, like I said, this is not our last ship. I can pretty much guarantee you that. So what we need to do is just check and see what we got here. 35 magnetized ferrite. Can we? Yes, we can. If we had the personal refiner. Actually, we do have a refiner over here. Let's see. Is there anything in it? Yeah, there is. Okay. 35. That means 70 pure ferrite. So 20 seconds later, we'll have 70 pure ferrite. And we're gonna put 30 minutes worth of fuel into this thing. Might not need, well, I mean, who knows? 1 carbon? Yeah, we'll put 1 carbon in there. Okay, so here, should have done it the other way. Because then I wouldn't, yeah, I'm just all bamboozled here. So here we go. Here's our 35 magnetized ferrite. What we're going to do is we're going to make one of them storage containers and put it, I don't know, somewhere around here. Such that we can store a few items. We can, what we'll be able to do is come back anytime and fetch those items, right? So, for example, if and we see we have the materials there. Press B on your keyboard if you're playing on a computer. You go into the kind of photo mode, install kind of. Oh wait now. This also needs power. Well, let's put it down, and let's see if our little device here will power it as well. So we go over to the power section. Okay, what happened there? Okay, I see. We need to go here, and we need to go here. And yeah, that looks like that powered it up all right. Okay, so we can just flick stuff over now, see? From our exosuit general inventory. That's the catch. So if you want to use this thing, you have to put whatever you want to store, into your exosuit. Let me just do a couple of quick transfers here. Put that over. Put all this starship technology that I know I will not be using over there. May as well put that over there too. I'm pretty sure I won't be using that short term. And that is, let's put that over too. Okay, so everything else I think can stay. What we're going to do is we're just going to click. Oh, no, what do you need to do? Oh, I see. Okay. X for the quick transfer. I see. Okay. So that. Is there something else? I think that was it, eh? Yeah, that'll do for now. Basically, it cleans up our inventory just a little bit. Just enough, Just enough. So we're going to head over to the other space station. Yeah, see Stranger's coordinates. That's where we want to go, right? This is where we are now. And this is where we want to go. So we'll head over there. Our ship will follow us to that space station. Don't know how it, teleports over, but it does. It'll end up on the landing, one of the landing pads over there. So, here we are. Now, I'm just curious if this fellow here is talking to me yet. Gotta get rid of that dialogue there first. He is talking to us. Okay. And this is mighty alluring here. Salvaged frigate modules, they are hard to come by. Harder to come by than I think than in previous iterations of this title. So we will call 10 creatures for that. I'm a bit queasy about sort of taking digital lives, but not to the point where I'll bypass important technologies or things like that to avoid having to put down animals. I don't like to do it, but you know what? Let's stop being so squeamish about it. It's, do I have any? No. Okay. I don't have any gifts to give away. Geknip is not a gift. So, I'm not going to give that away. So we got that mission there. I think we got a few maps, right? Pretty sure we had a few maps there. Obscure sites of interest, distress beacons, and habited outpost. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just go over to the other side and see what the technology is. I don't remember from last Thursday what. Here's a nice solar vessel. You know what? Let's just have another look at this. So what they're doing here is this is a recent development in No Man's Sky. It's a new type of ship. What happens is these actuators here, these arms, they fold in and bring these containers in closer to the body when the ship lands. When it takes off, they stretch out again, and inside these containers here, you'll have solar panels. So basically, the ship extends its solar panels when it gets out in space, and I'm guessing it improves the fuel efficiency or something. Personally, I think I don't like them because they're big. They're probably the second biggest after the big haulers. It would have to be these ships that are biggest, followed probably closely by the explorers and shuttles, and then of course the fighters and the exotics are the smallest generally. So obviously this is a Gek system. You can tell by the life forms that are manning the posts here. On the other side, it's the mission agent. I thought I could take this stuff. Carbon is not available. Huh? That's odd. Okay. Yeah, the mission agent, the guild representative, and the cartographer, the last guy over there. And on this side, of course, you have the exosuit from left to right. You have the exosuit technology vendor way over here, followed by the exocraft technology vendor, the starship technology vendor, and finally the multi-tool technology vendor. So I like this ship here. I like the shape of it, I should say. It's a C class, but I do like the shape of it. So first thing I'd like to do, don't know if I've, oh yeah, okay, looks like I've already done it. First thing you should do when you come into a space station, a new space station, is assuming your exosuit inventory is not full, maxed out, grab the upgrade for the exosuit right there, right? Another solar just came in there. I mean, nice ships, but you know, not. And I've tried them, so you know, it's to me, nothing really special, nothing all that special that I can't. I have to have it. It's not like that. So we got an A-class scanning device here. We got 3 S-class upgrades on it. We're going to use this as a mid to long-term scanning device. So I'm just curious if I have... Nope, I've only got 1. Okay, I must have traded my little pistol for this guy. So what are these guys? Oh, here's where I traded it. Okay, fair enough. I think what we were in line to do in this evening's episode was to well, first vengeance. Oh yeah, that's the call to creatures, eh? We're gonna look. We're gonna travel to the stranger's coordinates and see what goes on there. If I'm not mistaken, they're on this planet, or the planet in behind it, or something like that. So we will go ahead and do that for starters. I'm not exactly sure if this is the Artemis quest line. Or just the main story. Pardon me, main storyline. Oh, of course, it's approximate coordinates, approximate location. What the heck, guys? Smatten up, Matty. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for some kind of artifact building or something artificial, something that was put on this planet. That would be the giveaway for what we're actually looking for. And of course, we could land at these approximate coordinates and then just do a scan. That would likely reveal our actual target. I like to do this first, just kind of fly low and slow over the surface, just for a minute, see if I can spot the actual, and of course you can use your ship scanner. It's not going to point you in the direction of the actual coordinates, but it might show you a building that that's close by. Normally when you fly over this these coordinates here, these approximate coordinates, travel to the stranger's coordinates, coordinate data partially corrupted. Yeah, I can see that. Normally when you fly over this thing, it tells you, right, land and begin your search. It's not doing it this evening for some strange reason. Okay, well, you know what? In that case, I'm going to have to force the hand and land right here, right on top of the hill. And let's see. Okay. 550. Yeah. I gotta remember this is a permadeath playthrough. So, no cowboy tricks this evening. Sorry. You know, rough and tumbling down over the hill kind of stuff. Okay, so let's just scan a few items here. This looks like a glitch planet, which basically means, well, let me show you what it means. Yeah, one life form. So this should be easy to get the one life form. The downside of this one life form business, of course, is that you know, they're relatively easy to find, but yeah, there it is. It's that glowing orb. They're relatively easy to find, and of course, you've got all the life forms discovered here, but you're only getting 250 nanites. That's all good. You do get an achievement for having scanned all the life forms on this planet, though. So that's good. I should check and see. Sentinels are unwavering, so I should probably be a little more careful with my weapons play here, because likely to attract some negative attention here. Quite likely indeed. I wonder if... Oh, there it is. Look at that. Journey milestone accomplished. Discovered all species on 3 planets. That's what I was saying, yeah. It's a journey milestone. Okay, 550. We can't be... is this thing throwing me around in circles? I think it is, actually. I think that's exactly what it's doing. It's putting me... sending me around in circles. So 484 looks like it might be in that valley next door there. Oh, we haven't scanned something here. Oh, that's it. Okay. Second, something here we haven't scanned. 2 things here we haven't scanned. Well, 60,000 for the minerals. Okay, that's new from a recent update as well. Used to get like 200 units for scanning minerals, regardless of your upgrades. Now, well, now, you see mineral analysis rewards 9,000%. Yeah, 95, right? 91. That's awesome. I don't know if these life forms are dangerous or not. I'm not going to tempt fate, and yeah, this thing is throwing me around in circles. Absolutely. I go a couple of 100 units and it's like, yeah, you're going the wrong way. It's over that way now. Summoning requires fuel. Oh, don't tell me I'm out of fuel. That would suck. I'd have to go back to my ship. I can't just summon it. Yeah, over this way. There's my ship up there. See it? Right up there. I'm going to attract the attention of sentinels. I'm going to mine this dihydrogen as long as I'm not attracting the attention of sentinels. Oh, it is too, isn't it? Now where are we going? 227. See, it's gone, put me right around the circle. I went all the way around here. And what I'm looking for is probably not going to be all that obvious. 190. See, I started off going this way, and now I'm going the opposite direction. Tricky, eh? Tricky little bugger, isn't it? Yeah, down the valley here, probably. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's, ooh. I was going to say, let's recharge our life support, but we don't have a whole lot of this stuff. Can't even make a jelly because we only got 36 dihydrogen. Is there any blue crystals around? It's got to be. There's always blue crystals around. Sometimes they don't spawn in like immediately. Although if there was any in the vicinity here, should have been able to see it. What are we looking at there anyway? Okay, so there's the stranger's ship. And we're looking at an A-23. What are we flying? We're flying an A-19, eh? The only problem with this ship now, of course, is it's got a bunch of broken stuff in it, right? It's crashed. You can tell by it's burning, right? That's how you can tell. It's pretty easy to tell, right? Okay, so the beacon needs fixing as well. So we had enough wherewithal resources basically to fix the beacon. Now we can probably get some information out of it at least. No signs of life, static of a broken communicator, extract the records. Whatever message was once here was scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. Ah, it is the Artemis quest. Okay. Pardon me, the only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans and upgrade for my mining beam. Nice. Pulse spitter. That is not an upgrade for your mining beam. That is actually a weapon, and it is my favorite, so we will take that. Of course, over here we got damaged machinery. Oh, I meant to discard the Physium. And I do have the terrain manipulator. Okay, good, because I want to manipulate some terrain here. There you go. Let's just fill that hole back in for, how do you say, shits and giggles? I did get the Atlas pass too, didn't I? Ah. Awesome, awesome. We can work these red and black barrels too now. That's basically what that means. Alright, how are we doing for a ship here? We will claim this ship, of course, A-class shuttle. It's got to be worth a little bit. It shows 2.1 million. Now, the thing about crashed starships, when you go to scrap them at the space station, you will get only about 30% of the value. So in this case, it'll be probably just under 700,000 units. Since that is about our total here in our pocket, we're going to take advantage of this. Not a terrible deal. Just curious to know if I have the wherewithal to fix this thing. I need a hermetic seal, eh? I can make a hermetic seal. So yeah, I can now fly this thing to the space station and scrap it. Okay, let's put this stuff over here in our exosuit inventory. Ooh, okay, cargo. Okay, oxygen can... Do I have more oxygen? No, okay. Yeah, because what I just noticed was chromatic metals. Just a little bit more than a stack. Oh my. Okay, can I actually call my ship in? So to do that, you press X on your keyboard, and that is our current ship because we actually got into it. You scroll all the way over to the right there, and this is our Explorer that's up on the hill there, I believe. We did have some launch fuel in it, so we are able to summon it. When you summon your ship like that, it becomes your... See, it turns into your primary ship, right? So the reason I did that was to alleviate some more of the inventory from my exosuit. What I'm going to do there is I need it basically. I need more room here. It's really simple. When you go to scrap a starship, you get things in return. You get some scrap, and you get probably some technology components, and maybe even storage augmentation. So yeah, you know, you should make sure you have enough room in your exosuit to be able to pull off that maneuver. So what do I got here? 6, 7, that's not nearly enough. Sodium, I got some sodium there. So here, this stuff is going to go in here. Still got some room in cargo here too. So theoretically I could put even more. probably not going to use the maps immediately. Let's put that over on the other ship. How we doing now? We got 8. Is there anything here I can sell if I need to? Yeah. I mean, silica powder, it's like 12 units, 70 units. I could easily just dump those 2 things. And, yeah, that would be it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to fly this shuttle up to the space station, scrap it, and, of course, the Explorer, we just, incoming message. Okay, what is... Artemis entity, we received your signal. Is it first, is it last? That looks like nada. It is priest entity nada. Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis entity. Tell the truth. Your signal is familiar to nada. This would be a good time to come on board. Yes? Proper introduction to our home. And boom, here comes the space anomaly. No? Is it coming? Okay, so, I thought usually when that particular event happened, the space anomaly would just kind of show itself, right? But in any case, I am going back here to scrap this ship. So board the anomalous space station. So I guess maybe I have to summon that myself. Maybe that's new. I'm not sure. I know in the past I have seen the space anomaly just present itself in front of me. So yeah, we see how that goes. All right, so over here is the Starship outfitting terminal. If you are going to scrap a ship, make sure it's not your good ship, the one you actually use on a regular basis. This one will never be my regular basis ship. It's a piece of crap that I just picked up on the planet's surface, all beat up and, you know, that kind of thing, right? So, yeah. Now you see it's brought back my my Explorer that I had before. So here's the deal. I had 8 slots. The scrap only took up 6. I did not get a storage augmentation, but I did get 3 A-class Starship upgrades, shield, hyperdrive, and pulse engine, and I did get also 3 items of scrap in lieu of the cost of the ship. So basically what you do then is you go to the scrap dealer right here. Scrap dealer, what's his name? Ben. Okay, Ben. Buy my scrap. Sell recycled circuitry, handful of cogs, and the fusion core. Alrighty. What do we got coming in here? A C-class shuttle, a C-class explorer, and a B-class big-ass hauler. Okay. So, here is our explorer back in our hands. I'm debating whether I want to keep those upgrades in my mind, because I am not sure I want to keep them. What I should do is stash them over here for now. Okay, let's see. That's 2.
Hey there.
And that's 3. Hey Jake, how's it going, eh? Here's a nice little, tight little ship there. Too bad it's a C-class. That's kind of an entry-level kind of ship. I like the shape of it, though. Nice and stout and cute and, you know, very brevity is the flavor of the day. Okay, so we install a pulse spitter.
Not bad.
Quite the delay here, eh? It's about a 20-second delay on my stream. Yeah, sorry about that. I guess I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, we still got this vengeance.
Yourself.
Not bad. Went to the doctor today, and mostly okay news. There's nothing catastrophic going on, at least not that we are aware of just yet. So, yeah, we're doing okay. Just, let's see. Had a stream with Anna this afternoon. We did a bit of rafting. That's a kind of a fun game. There's a finite storyline to that, though. I don't know if they'll just keep adding on to it or what, but it's kind of fun, It's like some other games that I play, Ghost Recon, for example, and Fallout 76. Better to be played with, at least one more teammate, so to speak. I'm just wondering, I hope I'm not forgetting anything. I don't want to be forgetting stuff and then, oh, gee, got to go back to space station, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think we're good for now. We're going to, pardon me, we're going to start exercising our multi-tool. So this is the original, metallurgic planet. It's a glitch planet. There's one life form. We've scanned it. Got the 250 nanites for it.
Gotta love that co-op.
Yeah. It's awesome. When you can gang up on the game as a team. That's makes life a little easier in the gameplay universe, right? Jeez, I'm not having... What's in this place? 6 planets, and... Let's see, we got a reeking planet. Apparently I've been to the reeking planet. Don't even know what's there. Is this it? Nope. Got an irradiated planet, a toxic planet, flame ruptured. Yeah, that sounds like fun, right? Sounds like volcanoes everywhere. This one looks like a hot planet. I'll take a hot planet, actually, at this point. Yep. When you see cactus, that's a hot planet. Okay, so we got a... where is the... That's it there, yeah? Yeah. Reeking. Reeking because of the Physium. Look it up. It means,
Can a PD say join a normal person or vice versa?
Can a PD save job? Not exactly sure what you're talking about. You're talking about No Man's Sky, right? Chief J? Because I know this is multiplayer as well. Now, I'm just trying to evade my pursuers here. As soon as I do, I will try to address your concerns as best I can. I'm not an expert at this game. I've been playing for a while, but certainly not an expert. There are certainly many, or at least several, much more experienced and players on the net.
Permadeath and normal survival.
Can a permadeath save join a normal? No, you know what? I don't think so. If, for example, let's just have a look here. Okay, I'm not in network mode, right? I'm in single player mode here. If I was to enable multiplayer here, and I was to create a group, for example, that theoretically you could join, I'm pretty sure you would have to be in a permadeath save yourself to be able to join. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how that works. I'm almost sure I've heard one of the other YouTubers mention that. And my apologies to the person using the Cyrillic alphabet there. I have absolutely zero comprehension of that. Don't know if the other people are looking at chat, but yeah, Chief J, you could easily do you could do a Google search, and you could probably turn up your information you're looking for. But I believe I've heard at least one other person say that this is a permadeath save. You'd have to be in a permadeath save yourself to be able to join my my game. But yeah, the main reason I don't play multiplayer No Man's Sky is that it's well, I've seen it myself. It's quite intense on the computer resources. Believe it or not, when you get a lot of people, when you get a lot of people interacting with each other on a game, you need some beefy hardware, and I'm not sure if it's the game hardware, like the servers that are handicapped by that, or if it's the user hardware. My hardware isn't terrible, but it's certainly not top of the line, somewhere in the middle, right? So yeah, I just like to have a clean playthrough. Just go through the motions, basically explaining as I go what it is that I'm doing. Just if you're looking for some tips or whatever, stuff that you're not you haven't done before, or stuff like that. Gotchas, if you look at my oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, look at that, giant worms. See that? Those were in a previous expedition. I think it was 4, maybe 3 or 4. The giant worm expedition. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I'm just looking to have a little bit of fun, and if you're looking for some tips and whatever, I try to be as explicit as I can in terms of what it is that I'm doing, so that you can easily follow along. And oh,
it was 4.
Yeah, it could have been 4. Yeah, it was last fall sometime. That was a pretty hairy planet we were on. Hot planet with lots of storms and mountains. It was just it was pretty difficult start. Let's at least, right? But fun, nonetheless. Fun, nonetheless. Yeah. So if you look at my first stream from Tuesday last week, you'll see a couple of things. One is at within the first 7 or 8 minutes. This is actually iteration 3 of this character. In this stream sequence, because the first 2 died. The first 2 succumbed to their injuries. Let's just say that. Yeah, the first guy just couldn't find a cave, couldn't find a shelter close enough to get out of the elements, and he just cooked right on the surface of the planet, and within like 7 minutes the game was over. So I started a new one. Got about an hour and 40 minutes into that one, roughly. Hour and a half in or so. And I I don't know. I was trying to scan all the fauna on a planet, and I thought for sure I had recharged my hazard protection, my life support, and all of a sudden, boom.
Oh yeah, I will probably have to check them out with the giggles involved here.
Yeah, giggles for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So like I said, you won't have to wait long for the first one. The second one, it's about an hour and a half in or so. I'm underwater, and for some reason, I don't know, I drowned. Simple as that. I don't know if I ran out of oxygen, or it has something to do with, when you start losing so-called lives in this game, there's a bunch of little X's up in the top left corner that kind of disappear as you lose your lives, and I think maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention to that, and so at some point they what I barely got a photon cannon here, so I'm you know what, especially early game like this, I'm just gonna run away. He's gonna pop up in front of me here, and there he is. So I'm just gonna go right through him. I could probably take him out, you know? But then again, there doesn't seem to be any or a whole lot of buildings on this planet, strangely. I saw a there's, yeah, so look at this. That's another abandoned building, I think. The buildings all look abandoned to me. There was a minor settlement beacon way back there. 2 abandoned buildings. Oh, okay, so he stopped pursuing me. That little red triangle, that's basically the guy that's pursuing you. There will only be one little red triangle. If there's 2 or 3 ships, you might want to be careful with that. Because when one drops off, well, there might be another pursuer, but I don't think that's how it works. But anyway, he's gone. I have evaded my pursuer. So now I'm just, I'm just looking for place to land so I can do a little bit of scanning. I'm pretty desperate for cash here. I only got 1.5 million units. It's early game. It's very early game, but nevertheless, you need cash to buy things, upgrade this bucket of bolts that I'm in here. I'd like to get a little exotic, but problem is this is a balanced, probably a 2-star economy. So not sure what the likelihood is of getting an exotic. This might afford us one of the better opportunities to check it out, though. This is a trading post, of course, so 7 landing pads, and a little bit of loot going on here. So, and of course that's a worm, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? You heard that, right? You heard that worm? Thermal protection falling. So hot as heck at night, freezing cold during the day. Let's discard the rusted metal there and glean the microprocessors. Yeah, okay, that worked. Some more loot over there. Oh, look at that thing. Wow, giant crab. Cool. Let's get out of the elements here. Here we go. Stabilizing. Thank you. Whole bunch of stuff we can scan here now. The rocks are worth 60,000. Oh my goodness. 60,000 for plant. That is a plant, right? Is it? Carbon, yeah.
stream my qualifying session tomorrow.
Why not? This is the one where you tweak your car, is it? So obviously we had to step out into the elements here to do a little more scanning. This one looks exactly like the other thing that I scanned earlier, and yet it is not. So whispering eggs, yeah, this planet is abandoned, isn't it? Frequent sentinels, invasive flora, high fauna, really? So it should be easy to get 6 of them, right? Terrosphere, terrorsphere, not terrasphere, terror. Wow, what does that mean? Giant worms will make short work of you? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Let's see, any more little red dots? Should be 3 more somewhere. Actually, let's take a look and see what they are. Uncommon.
Now the session that decides the starting grid. I'm currently in the practice sessions now.
Ah. Qualifying, right. Sorry, my F1 lingo is rusty. Uncommon flying during the day. 2 ground. 1 is rare. 1 is rare? Uncommon ground and a common
Today
ground.
was P1 and P2. Tomorrow is P3 and quali, and after tomorrow is the race.
Right. There's another one just like these. I don't get it. I guess different species, right? There's a giant crab. Weird looking creatures in this game. Kudos to the design team though for imagination. Definitely pretty freaking cool. There's another one. And they're all the same. Oh no, they're not. Look at that. So the only one left is the diurnal flying one. Of course we're not going to see that at night because it's diurnal. Yes. Smat, not Matty. Okay, what did we get out of that? We had 1.5 million. We just doubled our unit total by scanning stuff on the planet. That's crazy. I will take it. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Starship. Nothing I want to sell, is there? Sell. Nah, not really. Yeah. Am I going to wait another 30 seconds for it to turn into daylight so I can find that last creature and retrieve my 1500 nanites? So there's an oxygen plant over there, a little red one. It's hard to see sometimes, but yeah, there it is, right? See right over there? There's a sodium plant right there. The yellow one. There that is, right? Invasive species. Invaders from Mars. Where's the blue one? Because there's a blue one too, right? And there's a red one over there. The blue one is deuterium or something like that. Of course, there's a worm. Look at that. Ah! Yeah, there's a worm. Giant worm. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody getting killed by a giant worm, though. if that's actually a thing. Yeah, our time on this planet will be very, very short because not much going on here. There isn't even a, did I say this was a Gex system? Yeah, it's a Gex system. There's nobody here. I'm starting to think the planet is abandoned. From the abandoned buildings, the unpopulated trading post. Suspect at best. Let's see. Man, when is the star going to come around to this side of the planet? Come on, come on. Okay, while we're waiting for that, let's just take a quick look. Oh, cull creatures, we're still doing that, right? Oh, you know what? Worst thing is I don't have a weapon. Paralysis mortar? Yeah, it's not really... hardly qualifies as a weapon. Put this on there though, but I'd need 200 deuterium for that. Speaking of deuterium, I'm not using the boltcaster. I know some people swear by it, but none for me, thanks. I will use a pulse spitter for longer range. Sorry, I shouldn't say longer range because I don't do anything at long range. Right, Jake? Even in Ghost Recon, it's 200 to 300 yards, right? That's not long range. Did he? This is a predator, yeah. Die at anything. He just killed a creature. Look, it's in behind him. What just happened there? What just... Oh, that's a ladder. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Yeah, look at this. He just killed that creature. He's gonna eat it? Or is he just gonna walk around and thump his chest? You know what? I could call creatures with my mining beam. I think. Oh. There's creature number 6. That was quick. Okay. Now, what about you, mister? Is that going to count? 1 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Get all the predators. Oh, come on. Really? Sentinels, eh? Sentinels got nothing better to do than harass honest to goodness folk like myself. Are we going to get him? Yes, we are. That should be creature number 3, right? Yeah, we want that salvaged module. Now, here's something I have never tried. I got him. Look at that. Takedown. It's the takedown. You, my friend, can beat it. What about this huge guy here? Wonder, can I get him too? Yeah, they're looking for me. Look at that. Sentinel drone's investigating. You investigating me? What are you investigating me for? What did I do? I didn't do anything. Get off my face! Get out of here. He's up on the... This is something unusual too. Getting Sentinel drones up on the platform of the... of the trading post. Got another one. How many is that? It's going to tell me. Usually comes up on the bottom right there. Your totals, right? 6 out of 10. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, looks like there's more up here. Yeah, first time ever I knocked a bird out of the sky. First, you saw it here first. And this guy. He's going to get it. That will be number 7. 7, 8. At 8? Yes, boy. Milestone accomplished. Oh, come on. Oh, traveled. I was going to say, you don't get milestones for culling creatures. Pretty sure. Never seen that. Any more? 2 more, right? Is that it? They all ran away. Yeah, I'm sure they did. I got 2 more birds I can take down. That's not easy. It's like skeet shooting. Number 9. Okay.
Getting warmed up for Ghost Recon, I see.
Yeah, something like that. And there's 10. Okay. Now I'll have a little music. There it is. Vengeance, call the creatures. I didn't feel any sense of vengeance at all from that. Now, I got a bunch of meat, right? Yeah. That's just taking up space. I know some of you are probably saying, yeah, you can use that. You can eat that. Pardon me. You can cook it up and offer it to Buddy on the space anomaly. You know what? I don't want it. I don't want to do that. Alright, so what do we got down here? We got life forms scanned on a few planets. This planet is pretty much deserted. It's gonna batter out of here. Not much point in hanging about here. Just gonna blast through this asteroid field, see if I can get any of course. Darn it. Tritium is what I need. Tritium and dihydrogen, I think, is makes deuterium. Not 100% sure, but I tell you what, we can find out because we know we have the recipe for deuterium here. Dihydrogen and tritium it is. Okay. And, oh, this leads us back to the space station, right? You know what? The space anomaly is here too. I'll be damned. Is it near? It's not near. Yeah, is it near the space station? I almost want to go to a different star system. And there we have it. Oh, I got nothing to charge it with. What am I going to do? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have to just mine some tritium, I guess. Yeah. Gotta find some first. Asteroid field. Come on. Where are all the rocks when you want them? When you need them, I should say. Actually, if you do this, quite often, what the new functionality tells you where the tritium is. Is that one? And yes, it is. Alrighty. So now we can do this. And I'm just wondering why I would go to the space anomaly at this point, aside from talking to Nada and Polo about Artemis. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so there's the space station up in the top right. I guess this is a really neat piece of technology too. The space between spaces. Funny thing about this thing, you can summon it from anywhere in the universe and it will just appear right in front of you. That's weird. That's just weird. Okay, I'm going to turn on my multiplayer just for a moment, just so you can kind of get an idea what it is I was talking about earlier. Okay, so we're at the space anomaly. Generally speaking, in multiplayer mode, you'll get a... See how... Wow. There's a nice ship over there. That's an S-class exotic. This is all different players, okay? You see there they are. The little white diamonds over their heads, that's different players. There's quite a few in the station now. And we're getting some pretty serious lag. Of course, here's another little red exotic. I like this one. Well, let's just see. Yeah, you know what? This thing is not going to pause in multiplayer mode, so whoever owns this ship is going to be able to just take off and probably never see him again. Yeah, I don't like the pointy nose on those. This is a nice fighter here. These are... This exotic, yeah, I'm not fussy about those either with the huge... Zoom, am I in the way? No. With the huge tail fin and... You know, these two wings, they fold... I believe they fold down underneath, just like below the ship, as like this one is on top. They fold into a single wing on the bottom. Like when you take off, those two wings just fold down. Kind of cool. But, and that looks like a radiant pillar. So, probably a new game started there. Looks like a radiant pillar. Probably. Don't know if it is or not. Actually, we can... No, we can't. All we can see is a fighter. Class fighter. That's it. So we don't know... Oh, look at this. A red one just like the blue one over there. Interesting. Yeah. Sniper chicken, eh? Yeah, you the man, I guess. I don't know. Oh, look at this. See how glitchy it is? See how we're getting all kinds of lag and stuff. You know what? I'm going to shut it off because I just I don't like playing with a bunch of lag. So the space anomaly, yeah. The Nexus, the big green cube over there, you can get missions from this guy. There's usually a special weekend mission, but the rest of the time you'll get, I think it's 3 or 4. It's, okay, he's not going to talk to us just yet because it's our first trip to the anomaly. I think we need to talk to everybody on board here in order for him to give us the time of day. So we'll start with Ariadne over here, and she is just kind of hanging out, right? I am like you. I am also not like you. I am a traveler, yet linger in this place between places where none truly belong. Apologies, Lake Traveler. I don't mean to be vague. It's just that I don't know you yet. Enjoy the anomaly. Perhaps we can discuss this later. We have all the time in the universe to get to know each other. Yeah, maybe not. We'll see. So there's Ariadne. That's Space Anomaly residence number 1. And right around the corner here we have Hephaestus? No. Who's this guy? Tethys. Yeah. Tethys. Hephaestus is another one. I think these are all like named after Greek gods or Roman gods or something like that. If you studied your classics, you'd probably know what it is. And me, the brain dead old guy that I am, just don't remember what historical faction these names are from, whether it's Greek or Roman. It's one of them. I'm just going to give him 10 units. Big deal, right? Thanks. Well met. Bye now. Stay. What are you doing, buddy? Took my 10 units. You're still here. Sorry, friend. I don't have anything to trade. Smell them. Tethys looks uncomfortable. Their pulse fills a balloon in their throat. Yeah, okay. All right, fine. Look, I admit it. I'm not a geek. Just another traveler passing through. Ask why they're here. Tethys hesitates. Have you ever crossed paths with the sentinels who patrol most of the worlds out there? Say you have. Indeed I have. And you know what it's like to be hunted by them? Well, kind of. Suffice to say, sentinels and I had a conflict of interest, and now it's in my interest to stay low here. That's a good point, I guess. Thank you, Tethys. We'll see you. We'll see you on a mission. You will help, I'm sure. Have you stood before a portal, stranger, felt it leach the life from your skin, felt your chest burning as its power starts to melt your very being? No. Not in this playthrough, anyway. Thought not. Few have. Fewer still live to tell of it. Yeah, apparently, Artemis, she did not live to tell about it, but she's stuck in a place between places or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I stood before the portal at Solith Prime, but did not cross the threshold. I reached out. Only the tip of my fingers grazed the gateway. The next moment I awoke aboard the anomaly. I was transformed. The gateway here does not have the power of the ancient monoliths, though it shares aspects of their network. Use it as you wish. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Mercury, I think, is the Roman god of... Mars is the Roman god of war. Mercury, Roman? Greek. Anyway. Look it up. You're curious? Look it up. Turns my nod. There is much understanding in this simple gesture. Yeah, Artemis did not fare well in the portal atmosphere. Okay, so here's a very important part of the space anomaly.
I'll be heading out. And take care.
All right, Jake. Yeah, we'll talk to you later. Take care, and don't work too hard tomorrow. National holiday coming up, by the way. Queen's, Queen's thing and all, right? So these 4 guys here will have all the technology you need. So I got the photon cannon. The biggest thing here for me probably is the economy scanner. I like to get these things here. The efficiency thrusters. Okay, well, it's still kicking me out of the... don't know why it does that. Maybe I'm pressing the wrong mouse button. And the launch system recharger. Though, yeah, it kicked me out again. Those 2 things, those 2 technologies, will significantly reduce my requirements for launch system fuel. Now this says... I will not be taken out of warp. Or, pardon me, I guess maybe pulse, if I got this, but I don't know. I don't know how that works exactly. That's another good one to have. I should almost get the positron ejector. Gonna wait on that. I don't have like a truckload of nanites, so gonna hold off on some of this stuff. I got other people to talk to here. Fuel efficiency for the pulse engine. Yeah, one more, I think. One more from this guy. What's the other pulse engine upgrade? No. No, no. Sublight amplifier, yeah. Increasing interplanetary speed. So that, we'll get that. I really want to save nanites for the guys, the other two vendors, the multi-tool and the exosuit vendors. They have some important things I need. So that's what I'll do. The storage, sorry, this stuff here, salvage data. You use it here at this terminal, Construction Research Station. It's a very much more elaborate unit than what I have in my base. My base, you can see a couple of things here, but certainly nothing on these, along the lines of these things. Now, 221, eh? So two things I really like to have here are this. Whoop. Let's go back. This thing. And this thing. And the reason is, the Galactic Terminal, when I install that on my base, I can use it just like on the space station, buying and selling things. This thing, I will be able to refine dihydrogen and tritium to make deuterium for my pulse spitter module. And I got one left, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point. These are all decoration stuff. And the electricity, of course. I already have this technology. Wonder if there's anything else in the wood here that would be useful. Yeah, well, of course, it would all be useful, but what else is there? So this is the storage container that I got earlier. And these are the... Oh, we're back to the beginning. Okay. One. You know what? I'm just going to not spend that last one. So here is the exosuit technology vendor. By the way, in the Space Anomaly, you have an exosuit upgrade, very much like you have in space stations. Keep an eye on the price in the bottom there, in the bottom right. 10,000 for a general technology, 5 for the the technology tab. In general tab, it was 10,000. Cargo is 500,000. So I'm going to buy a technology slot, and then I'm going to talk to this person, Celine, and she probably can offer me a few things as well. This is the critical piece right here, the personal refiner. This will allow me to refine things without deploying another refiner. Yeah, so we got that. Going to start packing up these other ones too, the rocket boots. Gee, it keeps kicking me out of that menu. I don't know why. I think I must be pushing the wrong mouse button. Airburst engine. Oh yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Let's see. The efficiency water jet, I'll wait. The oxygen rerouter probably would be useful. Nope. Push the same button this time. Kick me out anyway. Okay. Let's see. This guy kicked me out again. Look. It's getting frustrating. Because there's no button to push, like, to stay in the menu, right? Research blueprint. Yeah, I want these two. Out again. I want the two hazard protection modules here. I think that's good from this guy for now. And now we go over to the multi-tool iteration EOS. Now I have the pulse spitter. I'm going to get the rest of the pulse spitter. Kick me out, sure. Like, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get out of your menu. Okay, so there's that. The other stuff is the scatter blaster, of course. And get two of those. And we'll get these two down here. The survey device and the optical drill. Yeah. That's it. That's it from this guy. How am I doing for nanites? 1,555, eh? Okay. So this unit will give you recipes or blueprints for other things that you will need. In the first pass, like I'm doing now, I'd like to uncover at least the first level of products. Excuse me, products here. I really would like to get this because that's a very useful thing down there. I can still make, warp cells, so not a big deal right now, but I'll come back and get the rest of that. What about here? I like to drill down and get the glass, but that's not a critical thing. Being able to make glass is nice if you're building a base. You want some walls with windows, of course, but aside from that, nah. Not critical. Okay. Yeah. So right now, I still have a few nanites left over. This guy is the Exocraft research person. He will sell you technology for the Exocraft. The various Exocraft, I think there's like 6 of them. You know what? I need to talk to him. Probably. If I'm going to get a response from the Nexus. So we'll just say hello, how you doing? And yeah, so you can get a bunch of different technologies for Exocraft from that guy. Let's go back to our log here for one moment. We're going to unpin that. We will do that at some point. Let's see, alone amidst the stars. Seek help in the search for Artemis. May be able to assist. Space anomaly. Board the space anomaly. Speak to those on board. Okay, well there you go. Priest entity Nada. Yes, hello sir, how are you? Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design. A perfect bubble. Beyond the sentinels, beyond vengeful Korvax. Nada watches time come and go. Ask about this space station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free, free like Nada, to observe, to search. Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Korvax watches me. There is a patience and organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Ask about Nada. Nada awoke with the death of Korvax Prime. Could understand why such things happen. We are alone. Why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada is happy. That's the most important thing. Be happy. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about them. Ask about Artemis. Traveler entity, perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels. None should be lost to the anomaly. Station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called To Artemis as well. Ask about Polo. Polo friend found Nada. Found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Speak with Polo friend Traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Alright, well here's Polo right over here. Our little geck friend, Polo, with the interesting goggles. Friends everywhere, if only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Indeed, Artemis friend, you are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible, such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There's always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, isn't it? Yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with the other friends. We all help each other here. Alright, let's go talk to some of the other friends. So there's a few bodies down here. First thing on the left here is the appearance modifier. If you don't like the way you look, and when I say that I mean this, actually I don't hate that at all. If you don't like the way you look, you can certainly you can change it right here. You can pick from 5 different sorts, basically. Gek, Viking, Korvax, Traveler, that's the ones with the, strange heads. And again, you got these guys here. That's an interesting suit. For each race, you have a number of presets, right? You can pick from, you can choose the colors, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's, just something else. And, of course, you can change the various parts of your accoutrement here. So we did not save that. I think we should look the same as we did before we went in there. Yes, okay, good. Right here we have an egg sequencer. So in the game you can probably pick up an egg or two here and there. You can modify the egg with a number of different things and get something a little different than what you might expect. % carbon nanotubes. Yuck, I do not believe anything more unpleasant has ever passed my lips. How did you ruin carbon nanotubes so? Yeah, okay, you are the guy that loves to eat. Food shall be brought to him. Iteration Aries. Traveler hopes to make progress. Traveler tests themselves. I will help. In exchange, progress for progress. Or wealth, perhaps. Experience or materials, both valid today. Vortex cubes. Transmit milestone data. You can come back and do this on a regular basis. You have seen much, but do you understand? Not for me to know. Please take this. So for the milestone data you give him, he just gave us 1,450 nanites. It's pretty awesome. And the last guy up on this level, actually that's not the last guy, there's 2 more freeloaders over there. Iteration Helios, he will also take some of your data. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen. Yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. Give him the data on the planets. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. They are nothing, but they are all I have now. So he gives us 19 nanites for our trouble. And technology researchers such as Celine research with blueprints from nanites. Now, I was just up there. So I think what you need to do, if I'm not mistaken, you might need to come around the other way. Go from right to left instead of left to right like I did. Hello, have we met? I don't believe so. I'm Gemini. This is Hesperus. Ask about Gemini. I'm just staying here just for a little while. Polo and Nana are very kind to all their friends. I guess they are. Pardon me. Gemini glances towards the being at their side. Their golden eyes contemplative. If it weren't for Hesperus, I'd probably still be alone out there, drifting from world to world, entire galaxies to discover. and no one to share it with. I've never found genuine company in the others. Even the Gex, for all their talk of friendship, they all seem to want something. Hesperus is different. They've been a true companion to me. There you go. It's a pleasure meeting you. Say hello if you pass through again. We'll be right here, more than likely. Alrighty. Hesperus, what are you at, my friend? Salutations. The sharp-eyed being stares at me, unblinking. They tell me their name, Hesperus, but rush through the words as though nuisanced by the introduction. Their focus on me. Tell me, stranger, who exactly are you? A wanderer or a traveler? I'm a traveler, I think. Hesperus' mustache quivers when I mirror the term they have chosen. Traveler. The word hangs in the air. I believe we travel parallel paths, you and I, and yet, quite impossibly, we have met. Let us not make this our only encounter. Alright, see you, bud. Okay, we're gonna take the advice of our mission here. Space anomaly, blah blah blah. Some will aid you in journey forging upgrades from nanites. Who am I going to talk to back here? Oh, her again, eh? Sure, we'll talk to her. What has she got for me? I think I bought everything I wanted to buy off her for now. You know what? I'll buy the first level translator. There. Space Anomaly is a hub for travelers, a nexus that unites them wherever they are in the universe. Use Nana and Polo's home to meet other travelers, undertake missions, earn nanites, and or upgrade your equipment. Browse a huge array of base parts. Okay, so I did that also before, but I'll do it again. And I got one unit left, so perhaps I will spend it, since it seems to be expecting me to do that. Okay, stone, timber, timber wall, timber this, timber that, timber ramp. Yeah, let's just get a timber ramp. Well, that, yeah. Speak to Nada about Artemis. Okay, we did that already, but we'll talk to him again. Quite likely, oh, maybe not. Okay, so this gets unpinned. Space anomaly. Yes, we're going to talk to him again. Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. Ask what to do. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity. Explore with others. Travel to great sights. Proceed as you will, traveler entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. Ask about the Crimson Lyre. Crimson Lyre, Atlas, false entity, Korvax worship, but Nada knows better. Nada knows where it dwells. Nada chooses to disregard it. But if traveler entity wishes to seek it, Nada will help. Nada wishes you to be safe. Alright. Ask for help with Artemis. Of course, Nada has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will help. Perhaps not. Nada and Polo Friend will continue to search. Speak to us whenever you desire. And there you go. What did he give me? Complete Nexus missions. Okay. 120 nanites. Is that what you give me? Cheap son of a... Yeah, anyway. Okay, so the only other person, I believe, in the space station is the Quicksilver dealer. Right here to our right. And Synthesis Companion. And he obviously has a number of items. Some of these you purchase with the Quicksilver. Up in the top left corner here you have your 3 types of currency. Units, nanites, and Quicksilver. You earn Quicksilver by doing Nexus missions. And with those, with that Quicksilver you can buy any number of things. Ranging from things for companions, posters, various base enhancing goodies, to jetpack, specialized trails, armor. These things are available, so I'm probably going to pick. You know what? Let's just do that now. What happens is if you buy something with Quicksilver at this guy from this guy here, that will be available in all your playthroughs. So, you know, cool, right? I've purchased this stuff in other playthroughs, and they're available here now. I don't know if I'm going to install the any of this stuff, but just should be noted that I can, right? You can install it, so install it or use it or whatever it is that you're planning. Sparse Horizon helmet I picked up as well. Let's just grab that. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but it'll be there anyway. This guy also has expedition rewards. So there's been 8 expeditions in the last, what, 18 months maybe? This game is like 2016 or something like that. It came out. And it's only in the last 18 months that they've actually launched expeditions. It's been a fantastic ride. Expeditions are like a 6-week trek, basically. You can take as much time as you want to complete them, and you get special rewards when you do complete them. So I've done all 8 in the past, well, since I've started playing. And of course, all these things are expedition rewards, including an organic frigate for your freighter fleet. Interesting looking capes. What else? Banners, flags, a quad egg. So you get this egg, and it'll spawn a quad for you that you can use as a companion. You got these Titanic sandworm eggs as well. That's what we saw on that planet earlier. The giant worms. I don't know if they're that big. These eggs will spawn anything that big, but yeah, it's a possibility. You got another a frigate that was offered as a reward for one of the first 2 expeditions, the SSV Normandy. Those 2 frigates, the living frigate in this one, are awesome. They really enhance your fleet capabilities. They're both S-class and very well endowed, I must say. So Golden Vector exclusive spacecraft, yeah, that's a very nice fighter. Again, very well appointed, and some people say it's tacky to be using that, but I've used it on some playthroughs in the past, but decided I'm going to stop doing that because, well, I hate being called tacky, so to speak. So these are the Twitch drop rewards. So every now and then you'll have a Twitch drop weekend on Twitch, and they will offer you for watching somebody streaming No Man's Sky, and I have participated on both sides of that. I've watched people stream, and I have streamed myself with Twitch drops enabled on Twitch. So these are the rewards that you can get when you do that kind of thing. I've participated in 2 Twitch drop weekends, and I've picked up a couple of these haulers, a couple of fighters, a couple of... you know what? I think I'm going to take this one. A couple... Yeah, why not? Yep. It's free. Yeah. So Twitch rewards. Yep, there they are, right? There's a couple of these multi-tools. There's the other, one of the other, I think it was 3 haulers actually. This is one of the other ones. the haulers now, they just have so much capacity, right? They're huge, but they have so much capacity, which is, I guess, the allure. And there's the other fighter here. I've used this one on a couple of playthroughs as well. There's a couple of other eggs that you can grab here as well. There's this very interesting companion here. This one, I think, belongs on a glitch planet. What else? That's pretty much it. Posters, things like that. So all available through expeditions and Twitch drop weekends. So we're going to go over here to the Nexus and see what goes on, because I believe, yeah, there they are. Four missions available through the Nexus. So I don't see anything here. Ion batteries is a little bit interesting. 15 wiring looms, a little bit interesting, but you know what? I don't see anything here I can't turn my nose up at, so I will. And we're going to beat it out of here. And I think what we're going to do is, let's see, we're an hour and almost 45 minutes in. I think I'm going to go to a different star system and see if I can't find a nicer ship. Starting to get a few nanites put together here, 3.5 million. If we go to a different star system, scan the life forms on those planets. Do I have tritium? I used it all, didn't I? Okay, so who is that? That is Artemis. Okay. Where is there anyone out there? It's outside it. Something's wrong. Identify yourself. Tell the stranger I can hear them. There's a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is the background of hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? So you found a crashed starship. Tell a stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID in the distress beacon. That was the shuttle that we scrapped. I begin to mention the anomalous space station, but they cut me off. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... Ask where they are. Ask about the 16. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me imploring. Do you know who you are? You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me. It lied to all of us. The sound cuts out, but the face lingers on silently before it too fades into nothingness. In communication, this must be Artemis, and they are clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. Alright. Let's go through here and see if we can't gather a little bit of tritium before we head off to another brilliant adventure. Did we get any? 15. Okay, so to go to another star system, X on your keyboard, shuffle over to the galaxy map, F to engage that. By default, it's going to point you to the galactic core. You can see that up in the top of the middle. Press your side keys, side arrow keys to change that. I usually like to look at the free explore, depending on where it is I'm going, what I'm doing. In this case, I'm going to definitely look at the free explore. So it looks like this star system here is a pirate system, and this appears to be what is beckoning us. But I'm not going to go there just yet. I'm going to see if... Oh, I don't have the economy scanner. Hang on now. Can I actually install that, I wonder? Let's see. Technology. Economy scanner. Yes. Okay. That changes... Pardon me. That changes everything. Okay, let's go over here. Now, we're going to go back to Free Explorer, of course. Now, when we look at star systems, we will get something in the economy category. So you see, okay, I'm just going to explain it as soon as I see what I like. Can't go there. There's some places you just can't go until you get your appropriate technologies on your engines. This is this one here's a pirate system as well. What I'm looking for is a 3-star system like this one. See, the first line is the name of the system. The second line is the category. It's actually 228 light years away. I think our range is like 750 or something like that. The second sequence is the type of star system it is. F0P 0 means that it's a hot star system. The range is from 0 to 9, 0 being hot, 9 being cold. And the last item there, water, means that there is a water planet in this system. So if we click on that to select it, you see there's rings around it. That tells you how many planets are in this star system, and there are 5. So I'm actually going to go here in the hopes that it will afford us some decent spawns in terms of ships, things like that. Now you'll remember from the Space Anomaly, I picked up that A-class multi-tool. That I don't think I can open the different one here. I can open the... Oh, because I picked it up, it is actually the one that's in my hand, so to speak. Now, we do have the boltcaster on this one. I think I'm going to dismantle the scanner. I'm going to hold on to the analysis visor, but I'm going to dismantle the scanner, and I'm going to install the pulse splitter. Now I don't have what it takes to install it. 1 wiring loom and some deuterium. We can figure that out, but I'm also going to install the scatter blaster. Don't have the stuff for that either. What I'm going to do is I'm going to install the scatter blaster over here. Hang on. Over here. Scatter blaster. Yeah, we don't have that either. We'll figure it out, right? Locking device. Interesting. Yeah, okay. We do have a weapon now, at least. We have a boltcaster, so that's better than nothing, for sure. Pulse splitter, we have a bunch of things for the pulse splitter here. This thing. Let's see, what else is for the pulse splitter? This thing. This thing. Yeah, we don't have much of anything in terms of resources to install, to actually install those things, but you know what? Hostile subspace, eh? Okay, what do you want, bud? Little Gek friend. Friend, you do not know this trade route belongs to us? Pay the penalty fine or suffer the consequences. Yeah, I think you're going to blow that out your ear hole, my friend. I'm going down to the space station. Yep, bring it. Okay, where did the, oh, there it is. Okay, I'm just going to go right on in here. There's nothing he can do to stop me. Pretty sure there's nothing he can do to stop me. Just aiming for that blue light. Pretty sure he's not going to have given up by the time I get there, but nevertheless, pulse drive back online. Yeah, I don't need a pulse drive. I just need this little station here. That's all I need. Now, when you land in a space station like what I'm about to do, this space station enters into your realm of visited space stations, and basically you can teleport to it. Now, this is a Gex system, so you'll see a bunch of, probably likely to see a bunch of Gek individuals here. You may see Viking and or Korvax, but there's a Viking guy there. I don't see, yeah, oh yeah, there's a Korvax guy over there. So that's all good. Now, okay, so here's something interesting. You notice that I had a mission from another mission agent on the previous space station, right? Well, it turns out I can actually turn that mission in here, I'm pretty sure. So we're not looking, complete missions. So there's nothing here I really am really interested in. But I'm pretty sure I can, yeah, see, hand in missions. So I can hand in the mission that I did. And this guy is going to hand over the salvaged frigate module there, see? So that's awesome, right? We're liking that. You don't have to be in the same star system to hand in your missions. You can pick one in one star system, do it in another, and then hand it in yet another star system. So there's a lot of flexibility there, which I also like. So phosphorus, hermetic seal, wiring loom. We're going to spend a lot of money on wiring looms, I can tell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wiring looms. That's hefty. I don't even know if there's 6 wiring looms here. There may be 0. Oh, no, there's a whole truckload here. Let's take those. Is there any phosphorus? No. Uranium, platinum, life support. Okay, we were looking at that earlier, right? Because we didn't have any of that stuff. And of course, ion batteries, 15. Yeah, I think we can make 1. Yeah, we should buy some more of that for sure. Okay. Salvaged frigate module. Yeah, that's going to come in handy, absolutely, for sure. Don't know when exactly, but it will definitely come in handy. Once we get our freighter, actually, is when it will come in handy. Just for clarity there. One magnetic resonator, some pugnium, a solar mirror, 2 solar mirrors, a quantum computer, 4 hermetic seals. Okay, what else we got here? Magnetic resonator. Did I say just the one? I said I wanted to get... These are dirt cheap. There's no reason not to get a bunch of these. Same with the ion batteries. Dirt cheap. There's absolutely no reason not to get a bunch of that. Of course, at some point your life support and your hazard protection will be sufficient enough that you don't have to worry too much about that. But for sure, okay, so scatter blaster. Here's another weapon we have right here, and we have the add-on for it as well. Now we got the bolt caster and the scatter blaster. I didn't see any solar mirrors or quantum computers, so we're out of luck there. That's all good. We're not too worried about that, actually. We got 2 weapons. We're in good hands here. So let's see. We got 2,800 nanites, which is awesome. That'll give us. That will allow us to to grab a bunch of S-Class modules, upgrades over here on this side. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the multi-tool here first, just to have a look at what's going on here. I'm not supposing we will buy it unless, yeah, it's a B class. We'll just leave it alone. I think we have 2 A class multi-tools as it stands, so that's perfectly acceptable for now. Multi-tool technology vendor, looking for S-Class, the yellow ones. So pulse spitter, there's a good one. Okay, the problem we have with that right now, of course, is that we can install it, but the pulse spitter itself is not actually installed yet. I'm gonna just put these on these wiring looms here because I do have them, and they'll just burn a hole in my pocket if I don't install them here. Yeah, so this will come into effect once we install the pulse spitter. Finish installing the pulse spitter with 200 deuterium. And here's another little trick that you may be interested in. Actually, another explorer there. Before I do that, I'll show you something else. So the 3 vendors here that I visit the most are, of course, the exosuit vendor. And like I said earlier, upgrade your exosuit as often and as much as you can. We'll just throw another slot into the technology tab, and we're looking for S-Class. Let's see, life support. Movement is good. We'll take a movement module. The exosuit vendor, the starship vendor, of course. We would love to see a a photon cannon module. Starship shield, Slycotron. You know what? You can never have, I shouldn't say you can never have too much shields, but initially, never a bad thing. So, this is the trick I wanted to show you. Trick. It's not a trick. It's just functionality of the game, I think. See how the pulse spitter modules are no longer available there. If you do a save here and reload that save, like this, save point, and then reload the save. The technology that the vendors were presenting a few moments ago, that inventory will have replenished. So I obviously I need or I want more than one pulse spitter module. So I'm going to get a couple of those right now. You'll see that his inventory has replenished, and there it is, right? I'm going to buy a second one. That's good enough for now for me. Just wondering about the shield. The Starship shield modules. This thing here. Now, I know I had a couple of upgrades in that cargo container that I built at my base. I don't remember what the upgrades were though. So I'm gonna pass on a second second Starship Shield upgrade module right now. What I might do is neural stimulator, 20% jetpacks. Okay, just gonna check and see what's landing here. Curious. I might want to purchase a new ship. A29, that's a little bit rich for my blood. A19, 1944, A1955. This one has 2 slots less than mine. It's costing me, well, it'll probably end up costing me like $1.5 million. And I do have money for that. But I would really, really like to see a little exotic in here. That would be special, actually. Alright, so right now, we do have weapons. Our starship is, you know, functional. So we can't complain. Our exosuit is coming along. So I'm just wondering... Okay, sodium nitrate. We're short 1. I really should get some more oxygen and see if there's some sodium nitrate at the Galactic Trade Terminal. There's one on the other side, right over there next to the mission agent. There should be one here too as well, and there is. So I'm looking for oxygen. Let's just get a stack of oxygen. 1, 250. 250 is a stack in permadeath mode. Just wondering if he has sodium nitrate. He does not. Okay. So these two things here, the uranium and the ammonia, are also critical components for your hazard protection. So we'll get a stack of each of those. Silver would be useful too. I do not see any of that, unfortunately. So we'll have to pass on that for now. And the reason we need... Actually, let's see. Can we actually install this thing? Yes, we can. Okay. I don't think I can put it there at all. Sadly. I have to put it over here, I think. Let's see. I'm going to put that here, that here, that here, that here. And I'm going to put my refiner right here. Okay, good. That's done. Now I won't be able to make deuterium in this thing, unfortunately. Oxygen, carbon, condensed carbon. I should have used condensed carbon for that, but water into the bridge, right? Sodium, sodium nitrate. So what I can do, you see, is take a couple of sodium here. Make some sodium nitrate. And now I have enough to put this on. And this can go here. So that'll boost up our hazard protection moderately. There's a bunch of stuff here that I need to put on. I'm going to wait until I can gather some more space, some more inventory slots before I start really piling on the technology here. You know, that's kind of like a mid-game kind of construct. Once you start getting into more sizable inventories, then you can really think about, you know, what it is that you want to put in your ship, in your exosuit, and so on. And a perfect example is this multi-tool here, right? It's a 21 slot A class, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21. But it only has actually 18 slots, right? Because these 3 here are unusable because they are not populated by blanks. So we can address that at some point too. What's probably likely going to happen is I'm going to dish the bolt caster and just use those 2 slots for something else, probably the scatter blaster modules. We'll see. lots of time for that. So we have another pulse splitter module. We can't exactly install, well we can, but yeah, you know what? Let's get it out of our exosuit. That way we can have an extra slot. There you go. Instant slottage. Alright, C class, we're not even looking at that. I'm looking for an exotic. That's what I'm looking for. You know what? You probably got just as much of a likelihood. We'll just make a little save here. Probably just as much of a likelihood that you'll find that on the surface of a planet as you will in the space station. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Okay, this looks like a bleak... Yeah, desolate. Good word, desolate planet. These two lines here lead to this guy. Here looks like the water planet. I got a funny feeling it's an ice cold planet though. Icy planet. Yeah, indeed. Okay. What else we got going on here? 5, I think I said, right? Yeah, 5 planets. Okay. Looks like we may have 2 icy cold ones. There's the bleak one, the desolate one, and there's 2 others. One looks hot and the other one looks probably toxic. There's another icy one here. You can usually tell by the color. If it's white or bluish, it's usually Heimel is frozen. You can tell by the contents, the frost crystal, you know, stuff that you'll find on the planet. That's usually a giveaway too. And this guy, tropical. Ooh, that's an Earth-like planet. That's an awesome find right there. No idea what the Sentinel presence is on that. It does not say. We have to land on the planet to find that out. That's probably going to be the make or break the deal kind of thing. I don't like to set up on planets that are, you know, overrun by Sentinels. It's just unpleasant, really. I may... Space signal detected, nearby object of interest. Slow down. Really, eh? What do you want, my friend? You want to trade, do you? Don't understand a word of what you just said. Bargain for relic? No, I don't think so. Oh, 1 Geknip. Okay, sure. What did he just give me? Luminous Memoirs. Which translate to 600,000 units. Not bad. I don't know how much the Geknip was worth, but... Well, regardless, we got something worth 600,000 units here. And that... Hey, what just happened there? Ran out of fuel again. You are a poor excuse for a pilot, Marty. And I'm just going to go right through this thing. No, I'm not. I'm going to bounce right out of it because I did not shoot my way through as I had hoped. Let's see. Okay, this thing is marking asteroids for me. All those explosions that you hear, that's not explosions. That's frigates and freighters coming out of warp. I'm going to take a chance here. 2 ships, eh? Okay. I'm going to take a chance that my ship is good enough to take care of these guys. That's 1. And you just push your reverse thruster. So on my keyboard it's S. And it kind of keeps the enemy ship in focus. Kind of keeps it in front of you. That makes it a little easier for sure. Absolutely. Because my ship has got 0 capabilities in terms of attacking capabilities. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of that particular scrimmage. Is this where we were going? The tropical planet it is. Let's go over to the sunny side. And, oh yeah. Gotta actually put the tritium into the engine, right? Now I need some more of that. I need tritium for making deuterium, and in the event that this planet is suitable for base building, I will need, I think, 100 tritium, but I'm going to need a lot of tritium anyway over the run of the game. That's this critical element, so you know, you can never have too much of that. You use it for all kinds of things, primarily for fuel, or for making fuel. So that guy may be actually mining. Okay, how are we doing? 45? What? Come on, man. Gold, you give me gold. Give me silver. Give me some tritium, boy. Tritium! Yes, I know. That's probably platinum or something that I'm trying to get there. Okay, this one I might have to run away from. Nope, I'm not going to run away from it. How many? Bring any friends? They did too. I almost had him. There, now I got him. This guy. Okay, this is the only guy left. And there he goes. Okay. What did they just give me? Standing increased amongst the Gek. Thank you for ridding our system. Thank you for ridding our system of these worthless pirates. 95. I think I need 5 more. Yep, I think that'll do it. I'm hoping that'll do it. Now our planet was over this way somewhere. I remember the sun was in front of it. Did our shields take a beating? Yeah, they did. Let's throw some sodium at that. Okay, where is... Oh, there it is. Is that it? That's a strange color. Oh, that might be the cloud in front of it, though. Okay, let's go this way. Nice green planet with blue water. Gee, what does that sound like? They don't say Earth-like for nothing. Then again, there's a whole host of different colors that you can get on Earth-like planets in this game. And again, you know, kudos to the artistic team. Yeah, friend, even before I speak, the pilot has already prepared a cargo manifest. Alright, what are you peddling, my friend? Defense shit, eh? Huh. You can use those to help fend off pirates, too. But you know what? I have confidence in my dogfighting abilities. Especially when I get a slightly better shields and photon cannons. Not gonna happen, boys. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Okay. Sorry. See ya. So let's take a trip down here to let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes. So Earth-like planet with lots of water. Oh wait now. Are we? Yeah. Are we landing in a storm or? It's just that I'm high up in the atmosphere and the high cloud is obscuring the landscape. Okay, let's pick a direction. We'll go south. I like to pick a direction because it kind of keeps me from going around in circles. Oh, so here is a. This looks like a manufacturing facility. We're not going to tackle that just yet. First, I'd like to get on one of three things: an archive, a minor settlement, or a trading post. Of course, we have the economy scanner, so we can actually scan for a trading post. If you press your X key and go over to the end here where the sprocket is, and press up, scan for trading post, right? There's another way you can do this too, is to use your map, right? Inhabited outpost. This thing is going to find us an inhabited outpost. Can be any number of things. Transmission tower is also acceptable. Transmission tower has... Where is it? It's over this way somewhere. Behind us. Okay. Oh, is that on another planet? No, it's not. Let's see. 27 minutes. Alright, I'm just about to show you another trick. So 27 minutes. If you go up out of the atmosphere like what I'm doing here, it's going to be a little pause as you leave the atmosphere. Wait about a few seconds and then head back down. Use your pulse engine to get over to your destination, like you use your spacebar in my case. That 27 minutes turns into probably less than a minute. So a little pro tip there for you. Although I'm not a pro, that is a tip that was given to me when I first started. And I am glad to pass it along. Absolutely. So now here we have a transmission tower. And this location will, in turn, give us the directions to either a crashed freighter or a crashed starship. Something in the back there too, but I'm not going to go there. Ancient artifact or something like that. Okay, now that we've set foot on this planet, we can glean a whole bunch more information from this panel. The Discoveries panel here. So there are storms here, echoes of acid. The sentinels are frequent. Not sure exactly what that means, if they're belligerent or not. Lots of flora, bountiful fauna. So there are 10 different creatures on this planet. And if you click on the creature on this this panel, it will break it down to some degree. Now, each of these pages will have 9 creatures. You press your S key to find what the last one is. It's common underwater. And W will bring you back to the first page. So there are 5 underwater creatures on this planet. One is found in the north. So the way you tell where you are, open your scanner like this, and you see the digits on the top right. Current location plus 54. That tells me I'm in the northern hemisphere. Minus something or other would indicate to me that I would be in the southern hemisphere. So we are in the north. Well, that's good. At least there's that. I think that's a predator too over there. Extracts bone marrow. Yeah, that's a pretty good predator, yeah. How would you like to have your bone marrow extracted, son? Well, you know what? I'm not fussy about getting my bone marrow extracted, so I'm just going to go in here. Gex system does not have a little container with loot in it. Might have a navigation data there somewhere, but first we'll take a look at this terminal. An unanswered distress call seems to be logged on a transmission tower operations terminal. No one has a thought to respond. Its encrypted frequency sequence flickers desperately on the screen. Whatever hope the sender once had of rescue has long since died. If I can work out what's next in the code, I can at least find out what happened to them and where they can be found. So it's a simple math puzzle. It's usually a sequence. So in this case, you take a look at every second number. 1, 3, 5, and then comes 7, of course. And the ones in between, 5, 7, 9, blah, blah, blah. The important one is the one that follows. It's the 7. Distress signal discovered. Crashed freighter. Okay, so there is a freighter around. That's not a terrible thing. I would rather see a starship when I'm doing this business, but you know what? It's a freighter. Freighter, it's a freighter, it's a freighter. We'll go and trip that beacon and see what that's about. There's probably a little bit of loot we can get off that. Now, I'm being careful here because I know there's predators around. And there are flying creatures. Wait now, is there a flying creature? Yeah. Uncommon flying during the day. The rest are ground. They're rare ground creatures. Did I see I just got all 4? No, I got 3 out of 4 of them. Got a rare ground, uncommon flying, and 5 underwater creatures. 1 is found in the north here somewhere. So we get another ground creature somewhere. There's the sentinels. Okay, that's not good news. Don't like seeing them make their appearance so early. I guess it is what it is. So okay, we're just scanning at will here, just to see if we can find. Let's just grab the loot that's at the beacon here. At the yeah. This beacon gives you a waypoint. Discard the rusted metal. Then we trip the beacon, save and chart beacon. And like I said, it gives you data, which in turn you can basically... there's our flying creature right there. And that's it for that. So we got 1 ground and 5 water creatures. Is that what I said? Whoa, get up there, boy. I missed that, didn't I? Yeah. So you gotta let it scan all the way, 80, 90, 100%. Because if you don't, you will not get credit for that. And you won't get the units, which in this case is pretty lucrative, I must say. Plants are worth what here? You know what happened? Ha ha ha, dumb old Marty. At it again. Okay, so I got 2 multi-tools, right? I'm going to put this one on 6, and I'm going to put this one on 7. Right now I'm using my my weapon, and it has a scanner, but it's poor. It does not have any upgrades. So I need to select the actual scanning device in order to get maximum benefit of scanning. See, 60,000 units for that. So I just did all that scanning. Wouldn't say for nothing, but you know what? That happens to me a lot. Forgetting to change my my multi-tool over to the scanning device. I like to have 2. I like to have a scanning device and a different weapon. You can carry a rifle multi-tool. It's pretty beefy in terms of the number of things you can put in it, like technologies and stuff. 24 slots. You can probably get away with a moderately decent scanning device, mining device, and weapon. Probably won't be able to put too much weapons on it, but nevertheless. Let's see, 45 seconds. That's not very far away. And we probably got some water nearby. And what that's going to mean is we'll be able to get out and look for those waterborne creatures too. Yeah, lots of water on this planet. Look at that. 25 seconds. Okay. Wow, there is a lot of water. I'm hoping it's not too far from water, because that would just put a damper on the adventure. If I have to roam too far away from my... Okay, so the crashed freighter does have a landing zone. There's the blue concentric rings there. And they will turn green like that when you approach. When they do turn green, you can press E on your keyboard if you're playing on a computer to engage the automated landing sequence. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go over to the beacon here and see what's going on. Accessing log, read log. Korvax really are something, aren't they? We tried. What made it tick? What was the point? Just stared at us. Blah, blah, blah. Somebody's having trouble with Korvax. But in any case, they crashed their... they ended up crashing their freighter. Sadly, really. Okay, so quick note. Using your... Okay, where is it? Right there. Using your jetpack will actually use up your life support. So 8 chromatic metal for repairing the drop the cargo pod. So we just got something out of that. I don't know what exactly. Wasn't paying attention really. Here we can take the doors down with our mining beam. Come in here and repair this cargo pod as well. Again, it'll always be the same. Whatever it is that you use to repair the first one, you'll use the same stuff to repair all the cargo pods. And there it is again, 8 chromatic metal. Now, the thing is, and we just got some antimatter out of that. There are... Okay, so there's a... There's a predator. Sorry. Didn't want to do that, but he was going to eat me. There are 6 cargo pods in a freighter. All freighters. They all look like this. The cargo pods are all in the same place. There's one under here, one under there somewhere, and one on the other side. Hey, what is that? Oh, that's the other rare ground creature. One on the other side of the bulkhead over there. I'm not going to bother digging up all of the cargo. Yeah, we're going to get inside our boat here and recharge the power cell, because it will not recharge itself, unlike the hazard protection, which does recharge itself. We are out of space. Let's see, do we have any space here? Oh my goodness, we're out of space everywhere. Okay, so best case scenario here is that we come across a minor settlement, or an archive, or a trading post, something we can get rid of some of our inventory, basically. Where's all the water I was looking at a minute ago? Is it over this way? Alright, I'm being scanned by System Authority. There's some water over here. So, clear to proceed, so I don't have any contraband, obviously. Solar mirror recipe not known. Yeah. I really want to look for those 5 underwater creatures. We are still in the north, I believe. Oh, I can't press my scanner from my ship to find out where I am. But the ship also has... if you go into first person, you see right under my name there, Marty Plays, you got the X and Y coordinates, and the north, south, and the east, west coordinates. So we're still plus 58, I'm assuming degrees north, which is still in the northern hemisphere. We should still be able to find our water creature here somewhere. Sure would be nice to get a landing zone to land in, though. That's not one there. That's probably underwater, actually, that thing. Which is weird why it would even spot that. Your ship scanner does not spot everything. Just beware of that. You should keep your eyes peeled on the ground. Just to keep, to get a better chance of finding what you're looking for. I think I'm just going to set this thing down and start looking. Because we could be here a while looking for a place with a landing zone. Okay, so right here looks good to me. I'm just going to make sure I have enough fuel in the launch thruster system, just in case I pulse engine launch thruster. Yes, 85%. I think this should be good. What I'm going to do is go for a swim. This looks like it might be deep enough to harbor some. Well, there's some already. So the little red dots represent life forms that have not been scanned yet. There's some there. There's some over there. Oh, crab kind of things. These probably are two of the same. There's more over here. These are more like fish. And whoop. So this is what happened on my other playthrough, right? My second one. I was underwater scanning stuff, and I guess I must have drowned. I don't know. What I'm going to do is just double check my life support. Yeah, it's good. And I'm going to go back down for another look. We have these guys, which look almost identical to the other guys, but are not the other guys. So, I don't know. Just going to scan some plants and animals while we're down here. Keep an eye on our oxygen supply, of course, by doing this. We're halfway out of oxygen. So, going to go up. Get some air. Just do a double check on what it is we're looking for here. We're looking for the last creature, which is a rare underwater, always active, found in the north, which is where we are. So I'm thinking we have a decent chance of finding this thing. Might be a matter of being patient. Might be a matter of several other combinations of criteria that I am not 100% sure about. So those crystals there are minerals, I believe. Yep. Scan that too for a handsome 60,000 unit profit. And don't see any more little red dots, but that's not to say that they won't spawn, right? Sometimes it just takes a while for the creatures to spawn. So, sometimes it's a question of being patient. These kelp will replenish your oxygen supply, so that's a decent aspect of being in here. Let's see, I've got... Oh, no, I didn't. That's a different crystal, apparently. Let's go down for another look here. We got some rocks down here, too. So, when you go to scan something, you don't have to leave your kind of cursor on top of that item. You can, but you got to keep scanning until it's scanned, fully scanned. But you can move your cursor around after, right? Okay, so now I can grab that if I want it. having a whole lot of luck just yet with that last creature. So let's move off a little bit. Sometimes I've heard some people say that if you go to a different zone of the planet, you may have different things spawn. So the game will let you know when you traverse zones. There'll be some jingle, and then there'll be some notification in the top left corner. You've now entered a different zone. Blah blah blah. And yeah, that may increase your chances. I speculated that for the rare creatures anyway, one way to get it to spawn is to make sure you've scanned the rest of the materials. Flora, minerals. Is that one we've got already? It is. Okay. That one too. Lots of little green dots, no red dots, eh? Okay, that's unfortunate. How are we doing for time? 2 hours and 38 minutes plus. So I'm going to go on for about another 15 or so minutes. What I'd like to do is, of course, find that last creature. And we haven't had a storm, knock on wood. We have not had a storm on this planet. So that's a plus. Yeah, that's definitely a plus. I hear the storms are horrible here. See how that goes. Okay, I'm just going to make my way over to this kelp plant here. And replenish my oxygen. Go a little bit further. Just make sure I'm not too deep here, because certainly don't want to start taking chances like I did on the second playthrough and, you know, end the game prematurely. Okay, this time we're going to actually go up to the surface. Excuse me. And how's our life support? Yeah, could certainly use a little boost, eh? Okay, we'll just go a couple of meters underwater. Let's do some more scanning. Or at least looking for stuff, you know. May not find anything, but at least we're looking. We're trying. We are definitely trying. I thought I saw it over here. I thought I saw it over here. I did see these purple things. These are, oh, and of course, this is also a plant that should be scanned. And I thought I saw a little red dot over here. That could be mistaken. Sometimes they'll spawn in, but they're kind of out of range almost, which basically means, you know, basically means, oh, is that it? No, I got that already. Okay, that's, okay. These are dangerous too, these squiddy-like things, these things. Yeah. You stay away from me, mister. I don't want you in my entourage. No, thank you. Where's my boat? Where's my ship? We're 500 meters away from our ship. Okay. Come on, baby. me some slack. Oh, another kind of crystal. 3 different kinds of crystal. Okay, it's already spawned and scanned. Scanned, scanned. Daylighting. Nice. Beautiful planet, right? I mean, yeah, floating rocks. Yeah, sure, why not? Who am I to say, right? Who am I to say what's possible and what's not on other worlds? It's the thing, right? When you're dealing with other people's imagination, it's like, sky's the limit, boys. Figure it out, right? Supplementary oxygen enabled. Yeah, you see, I think that's a cave right there, but I'm not too excited about running down in caves in permadeath mode. Not unless I had like some serious underwater hazard protection, which I do not. What was it I was looking at? This thing, yeah. This thing. Don't even know if you'd find something in there, really. I mean, you could, I suppose. You could conceivably find something in there, but who knows, right? Maybe you wouldn't. Not a reason to shy away from it. I mean, you have to have your wits about you, right? Don't be going places where you can't get out, you know. I mean, there's lots of room for exploration and having fun, but still being somewhat careful and you know, making sure you don't come to a sort of a premature end, right? That just sucks, right? I mean, seriously? That would just suck. This is what happened the second playthrough. I was down here like this and wasn't paying attention to my my life support up in the top left corner there. I haven't had an issue with it so far now, but it's not to say that I won't. Okay, so we're out of oxygen. Just replenish that. And just move along a little bit further here just to see if we can either get into a different zone or at least give our creature opportunity to spawn. Don't see it yet. No little red dots. They're very conspicuous, those dots, right? If you know what you're looking for, they're very, very obvious. So, yeah. Problem is, kind of the problem is I have no clue what it is I'm looking for, right? I mean, essentially, I don't have any idea what I'm looking for. Is it a fish? Is it a crab? Is it a, you know, what is it, right? I don't know. We'll find out if we get it, I guess. And nothing yet. Okay, so this time, see the crosses up in the corner up there? That's what I was talking about, see? I'm down to 3 crosses. And that should replenish at some point, but I'm not sure what the criteria is for doing that. Our life support is a little low, so I'm going to boost that up and see what that what effect that has on those that white. Oh, there it goes. The white line's going to grow again. So apparently, I only have 3 lives. I think that's what those crosses are, basically. we're in a pretty deep area here. Pretty deep. I mean, it's certainly not the deepest part of any water I've been in, but it's deep enough. Anything and everything can spawn over here, that's for sure. And so we're almost 1,000 units, meters away from our ship now. And still no rare. Did I just hear a sentinel? I don't think so, eh? Couldn't have been. Couldn't have been. Okay. Wow. Everything seems to be behind me. Yeah. You can practically see the fauna in the water, but part of the problem with that is that you can see something that looks very much like something we've already scanned, but it is in fact not something we've already scanned, right? So that's another possibility, right? You got to keep your eye open for the little red dots, right? That's the key. The green paws are scanned already, so, well, let's just disregard those, right? Now, I'm not sure I want to go all the way across the water here, but I do have enough, I think I have enough fuel in my launch thruster to get the boat to where I'm going to be if I go over there somewhere. We'll see how that goes, obviously. I'm imagining seeing little red dots here now. Okay, I think it's time to end the stream. When you start imagining things like that, it's like, okay, I think we're done here. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah. Okay. This gets deeper too. Look at that. Maybe that's what we're looking for, eh? Nice deep location. I mean, the scanner, what I've got pressed now, that'll pick up stuff a long ways off, right? Depending on the size, and there it is. It'll just pop out, I'll get it. There it is, got it. We can slowly make our way back to the ship now. There's absolutely no rush. However, I will do this. 2,500 nanites for scanning to 10 creatures, right? So, major bonus. That means additional technologies, things like that, and there's the milestone for having done that. Yeah, so that's a big relief. We got that out of the way, and we're about 10 minutes out. You know what? I don't want to go all the way back there. I'm just going to make for land over here. So I'm going to use my jetpack to give myself a bit of a boost underwater here. Make sure the jetpack doesn't use up all my life support. You see the little arrow on the white bar? That basically means that I'm using up life support. If I push on the space bar, which is the jetpack, see how much more quickly. It's 3 arrows now, right? Not 1. See how that works? And of course the oxygen is also, gets used up rather quickly when you're underwater, when you don't have the extra underwater protection. If you get like S-class underwater modules, it just means that you can stay there longer. But you do have to recharge those, right? And it's a give and take. If you have those modules, of course they're taking up space in your inventory, but they do afford you a longer stay underwater. So did I just sentinels, of course. This game would be no fun without sentinels, eh? Okay, I see some dihydrogen I want here. Where did that thing go? He's out of my view. Good. Maybe I'll have enough time to gather a little bit of this. Don't tell me. No, can't be that. 50 dihydrogen. I don't think so. You can just barely see the tops of the blue crystals here. That's fine. I mean, you know. Okay. And of course now we got condensed carbon over there that we'd like to gather as well. And I'm just going to, oh look at that, a big large dihydrogen crystal. Awesome. Okay, bonus. Alright, let's bring in our ship. Let's bring that puppy right over here. And let's see. That's one planet. There's one that we're not sure about, I think, right now, right? In terms of what it's all about. Thrusters down to 25%. Okay, gonna keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna put all that technology in this ship. It's like I've been saying, this is not gonna be my last ship. I'm really, really looking for an exotic. They're out there, right? So, you know, you can't think that you'll never get an exotic. That's just silly. Let's see, we got 4.5 million units here, which in fact translates to probably 5.5 million when you add the value of the ship we're in. A high temperature planet. Let's go there. No, don't take me to the tritium rich asteroid. Alright, never mind. Take me. Did it give me that? I don't know. It's not where I want to go anyway. I want to go here. Yeah, the high temperature planets. So, of course, mountainous planets are my least favorite. The flatter the landscape, the better. In terms of temperature and so on, of course, the Earth-like planets are the best, but they're fairly rare. I mean, probably 10%, if that, are Earth-like. And the next, my next favorite is, of course, the hot planets, because there's not a lot of vegetation on them. What do you want, my friend? We offer a trade deal. Your units or your life. I think you should have stayed in bed, bud. You're going to regret having... You're going to regret having gotten up this morning. Just what happened to my photon cannon there for a minute. What the hell? Yeah, I told you should have stayed in bed. Now, where's that planet I was going to? Is this it? Desolate. No, this is not it. Over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're just going to go and see if we can fly to the other side where it's sunny. And I'm going to probably call it over there somewhere. I'd really like to see an archive or a minor settlement or something like that, or even a trading post. I think I'm going to scan for a trading post, actually. That would be best, as we have a chance of getting a ship, a decent ship landing. There we go. This thing there might actually be a storm going on here, judging from the clouds, which kind of sucks a little bit, but you know what? It is what it is. Storms don't last forever, fortunately, so we're just going to make for, yeah, it's a pretty good storm too. Big lightning and everything. So we're just going to make for the ground here. We can still see some ground, I mean, and of course the bonus we have is that we can do a scan for a trade post regardless of what the weather's like. So we have a trade post over here. It's 5 minutes away. Yeah, I'm sure it's very hot down there. So I'm just going to zap back down here, use my pulse engine to turn that 5 minutes into less than a minute, hopefully. And we will call it once we get on that trading post. Let's see, Thursday evening. We'll take it up from there. See if we can't get ourselves a decent ship. Scan the creatures on this planet. Okay, so we got our landing zone there, the 3 green concentric, 2 or 3 green concentric rings. Take advantage of that. Get out of the ship and over out of the elements. Alright. Yes, I know, right? Natural burial site. That's awesome. This place has storm crystals, has ancient bones. Wow. It's really cool. Okay. I'm starting to like this already. Just for the resources that are around, of course. You'll only see storm crystals during a storm. That's the downside of that, of course. But storm clearing. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, oh, is this a worm? The worm planet? No, not the same planet. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate your time. And Marty here, signing out from No Man's Sky. Permadeath playthrough.